Once upon a time, there was a Zen master named Huin who lived on the outskirts of a village in Japan. He was very famous and had a great reputation. The whole village respected him. Whenever he would go to the village for alms, people would greet and welcome him and give him many things. But one day, everything changed. A young, unmarried girl in the village became pregnant and gave birth to a child. When her family asked about the child's father, she said it was Huin's child. The girl's father was enraged. He gathered people in town and walked to Huin's place. It did not take long for people to change. Those people who once respected him now attacked Huin's hut and started abusing him. They set Huin's hut on fire. Huin came out and asked, "What's the matter?" People shouted, "This child is yours. Take him with you." Huin said, "Is it so? Is this child mine?" Just then, the child started crying, so he started singing a song to calm the child. Huin did not argue or say anything. People left the child with him and left from there. After a few months, one day Huin went to the village to beg for alms with the child, but every door he stood in front of was slammed shut. While he walked the village roads, a crowd of people started teasing him, abusing him, and throwing stones at him. Huin reached the house of the girl whose child it was. He said, "Don't give food for me, but at least give some milk for this child. I may be at fault, but what's the fault of this child?" The child was crying incessantly, and the girl was unable to bear the sound of it. She fell at her father's feet and confessed that she had lied about Huin being the father of her child. She had done so to protect the real father's identity and had used Huin's name as a cover-up. The father realized what a great mistake he had made. He ran out of the house and fell at Huin's feet and tried to take the baby. Huin asked, "What's the matter?" The girl's father said, "Please forgive me. This child is not yours." Huin replied, "Is it so? Is the child not mine?" Huin gave the child to the girl's father and started to leave. Just then, people from the crowd said, "Are you mad? Why did you not deny it at that time?" Huin replied, "What difference would it have made? The child must belong to somebody." You had already burnt one heart. You would have just burnt one more. You had enjoyed defaming one person. You would have enjoyed defaming one more. People said the child was not his. Everybody condemned you, insulted you, and humiliated you. Your good reputation was lost. Everyone thought you were a bad person. Still, you did not say anything. Huin replied, "I am neither bad nor good. I am simply myself. I have dropped this idea of being good and bad. I am not concerned with either your respect or your disrespect. I do as I feel is right, and you do whatever you feel to be right." The story of Zen Master Huin teaches us several valuable lessons. The first lesson is about equanimity. Huin remained calm and composed in the face of adversity, even when he was being accused of something he did not do. He did not let his emotions get the better of him, and instead chose to remain centered and grounded. Equanimity is a state of mind that enables us to remain calm and composed in the face of adversity. It is a higher state of happiness that is steady and long-lasting. The second lesson is acceptance. Equanimity leads to acceptance because it allows us to accept things as they are. Huin accepted the child that was left with him even though he knew it was not his. But still, he didn't argue or try to defend himself. He simply accepted the situation as it was and did what he could to help the child. The third lesson is non-judgment. Equanimity leads to non-judgment because it allows us to see things as they are without getting caught up in our biases or opinions. Huyn did not judge the people who had attacked him or accused him of wrongdoing. He understood that they were acting out of ignorance, and it did not take their actions personally. We can also apply these lessons from Huyn's story to our own lives by cultivating equanimity in our minds. When we face difficult situations, we can learn to remain calm and centered rather than getting caught up in our emotions or judgments. We can learn to see things as they are rather than getting caught up in our biases or opinions. By cultivating equanimity, we can find greater peace and happiness in our lives. We can learn to accept ourselves and others as they are without judgment or criticism. We can learn to see the world with greater clarity and understanding rather than getting caught up in our own preconceptions or beliefs. And we can learn to live our lives with greater purpose and meaning, knowing that we are doing what is right for ourselves and for others. Now, we ask you, have you ever experienced any of the situations mentioned in this video? How did you react? Share your experience in the comments, and subscribe to the Balanced Journey channel for more content like this. See you in the next video.